The Newshour Special Edition.
Hello, good evening. Thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now. This is the Newshour Special Edition and I am Heena Gambhir. Viewers, in this election season, a quick analysis of the poll pitches by parties and political formations provides an inference that their polls for Maharashtra and Jharkhand assemblies and the all-important by-polls in Uttar Pradesh. The key players are out to divide to rule. The divisive narrative seems to be all about consolidation and counter-consolidation. Let's take you state by state. Now in Uttar Pradesh, the Batenge to Katenge battle cry coined by the UP Chief Minister and endorsed by the RSS, BJP's ideological mentor, has triggered a war of words. While the Batenge slogan is being perceived as a call for Hindu unity, to counter the PDA or the Pichhde, Dalit, Adivasi and caste census pitch by the opposition. A new war front has opened up on this slogan. The BJP's main rival, the Samajwadi Party, has come up with a counter slogan to target Yogi Adityanath. Now in this slogan, Samajwadi Party says, Matadhish kaatenge aur baatenge, PDA jodega aur jeetega. Now viewers, the Samajwadi Party is saying that this slogan is a message to Yogi Adityanath, the UP Chief Minister, who according to Samajwadi Party is indulging in Hindu-Muslim politics. The BJP says this shows the Samajwadi Party's disdain towards the Hindu community and Hindu seers.
भाजपा का ये नारा कि बटोगे तो कटोगे, ये नारा भारतीय जनता पार्टी का जो ये नारा है, समाज को बांटने का नारा है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी सदा समाज को बांटने का काम करती है। उनकी जो योजनाएं हैं बांटने की हैं, लाख प्रयास करें, ये समाज को न बांट सकते हैं न देश को बांट सकते हैं।
Now that a Ram Mandir is there and a Diwali was observed in such a grand manner, with the Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi ji, being there, this kind of poster to come up immediately and attacking it in the name of Matadish, I think raises serious questions about the intentions of the Samajwadi Party.
Now viewers, in the poll-bound state of Maharashtra compared to Uttar Pradesh, the geographical and political dynamics are completely different. The battle is between 6 parties and 2 grand alliances. The INDIA bloc players, the Congress, Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray, Sharad Pawar's NCP and the Samajwadi Party are out to exploit an advantage they have over their rival NDA's Mahayuti, the Muslim vote. Remember, in the 2024 Lok Sabha polls, the Muslim voters had thrown their weight behind the Mahavikas Aghadi. And to consolidate this vote bank, the Samajwadi Party, which is a contender this time in the state of Maharashtra, has offered an advice to the Mahavikas Aghadi. Samajwadi Party MLA Raees Sheikh has shot a letter to Congress Party's Prithviraj Chavan, the chairman of the Congress Manifesto Committee. He has asked the MVA to incorporate a slew of pro-Muslim guarantees in the manifesto. Now, among these are 1. The demand for 5% Muslim quota, examining the need for a love jihad panel, 10,000 crore rupees budgetary allocation only for Muslims, 100% scholarship for Muslim students and a socio-economic survey of the minority community. Now these demands have put MVA partners, especially the one-time strident right-wing outfit Uddhav Thackeray-led Shiv Sena, in a spot. The party is yet to respond to the letter, but it has given the rival BJP-led Mahayuti a reason to accuse the INDIA and Mahavikas Aghadi of being a pro-Muslim alliance. Listen in.
महाविकास आघाड़ी से हम और क्या अपेक्षा कर सकते हैं? इन्होंने केवल अपीजमेंट की पॉलिटिक्स की है। ये सूडो सेक्युलरिज्म का एक उत्तम उदाहरण है और ऐसे ही सूडो सेक्युलरिज्म का विरोध इस डेमोक्रेसी में होना चाहिए। प्रोग्राम सबके लिए बनना चाहिए, माइनॉरिटी हो या मेजॉरिटी, सबका साथ सबका विकास होना चाहिए। ये सब मांगे बेबुनियाद है। ये केवल राजनीतिक चुनाव का जुमला है और इसके अलावा कुछ नहीं है।
Uddhav Thackeray ji is in a fix because now he has to work with people who are anti-Sanatan, anti-Ram, anti-Ram Mandir and anti-Savarkar. And it is ironical that the son of Hindu Hriday Samrat Bala Saheb Thackeray ji has to work with people who are appeasing Muslims all the time. I think it is better for Uddhav Thackeray ji to end the alliance and chart out his own course.
Meanwhile, 1600 kilometers away from Mumbai in Jharkhand, a storm rages over the launch of the BJP's manifesto for state election. Union Home Minister Amit Shah unveiled the BJP Sankalp Patra. The key themes of the Sankalp Patra are demography and infiltration. Now, launching the manifesto, Home Minister Amit Shah vowed that if BJP is voted to power, every infiltrator will be identified and thrown out of the state. In response, the Hemant Soren-led JMM Congress alliance in Jharkhand accused the BJP of playing divisive politics. It is also asking the BJP, if you want to throw out Bangladeshis, why did you give refuge to Sheikh Hasina, the ousted Prime Minister of Bangladesh?
वोट बैंक की लालच में चुप बैठो, बचा नहीं पाओगे। झारखंड में भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार बन रही है। एक एक घुसपैठियों को चुन चुन कर निकालने का काम भारतीय जनता पार्टी करने वाली।
बड़ा ही अजीबोगरीब बात है। लोग बोलते हैं अब हिंदू मुस्लिम बांग्लादेशी घुसपैठी की बात करते हैं। मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि बांग्लादेश के साथ अंदर कोई घुस आप लोग का कोई समझौता है क्या? और आज बांग्लादेश के पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री को आपने यहाँ हेलीकॉप्टर उतारने कैसे दिया और किस आधार पर यहाँ पर आपने उसको सरेंडर रखा है, आप ये बता दीजिए।
So the question we are asking tonight, who is appeasing, who is polarizing to consolidate, and will the outcome of the polls depend on who is dividing voters to rule? Joining us on this debate this evening is Pradeep Bhandari, national spokesperson of the BJP. We have with us Shantanu Gupta, who is an author, Saif Khan, leader of the Congress party, Pooja Mishra, national spokesperson of Samajwadi Party, and Chandra Sekhar Jha, spokesperson Shiv Sena, the Uddhav Thackeray faction. Good evening to all of you. Thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now. I'd like to begin the discussion with you, Saif Khan, this time, because you represent the Congress party, and this letter that has been written by a Samajwadi Party MLA has actually gone to the chairman of the Congress Manifesto Committee with a specific request. You heard what the BJP has said about it. Can you tell me first, will you try to convince your partner in Mahavikas Aghadi, the Uddhav faction of the Shiv Sena, to accept the demands of Samajwadi Party or not?
See, firstly, basically, we get all of the suggestions from all of the, even for, most of the member parliaments and member legislative assembly, MLAs. They sent their recommendations, and as per Indian National Congress or the alliance partners, we go through each and every demands, and we make sure that the good is given to the people, those who deserve it. Like, our present manifesto, we have promised all pension scheme to be restored, free travel to the, to the poor women, free electricity to the farmers, guaranteed MSP, 16% quota to Marathis,
right.
2,000 to the
No, I'm specifically talking about the demands that have been raised by the Samajwadi Party MLA. Do you agree that these demands should be accepted? What is the stand of the party is what I want to know. A simple question.
No, it is very clear that, these suggestions are coming. We don't accept all of the suggestions, right?
No, this one are you going to accept or not?
It is some benefits given to the people.
Third time I'm asking you a straight question. Will you accept these demands? Are these demands acceptable to you or not?
Whether the pointers need to be added to the manifesto or not? See, Heena, I'm making it very clear, even Bharatiya Janata Party would, those MLAs and MPs would be suggesting many things to the party itself. But it is for the committee to decide whether the pointers needs to be added to the manifesto or not, whether the facility, whether the pointed out facility or the demand should be included in the manifesto or not. It is as simple as that. So it is for the committee to decide whether whether these demands needs to be fulfilled or not. For
so,
now,
Pradeep Bhandari, why target the Samajwadi Party or the Mahavikas Aghadi every time there is an issue like that? Because we just heard what Mr. Saif Khan had to say, that, you know, we keep on getting these kind of demands. It does not mean that we are going to accept everything. How will you respond?
Well, let's go back to the trajectory of the Congress party, and let's remember Dr. Manmohan Singh's statement that the first right to resources is to the minority community, in particular the Muslim community. If we recall what Salman Khurshid had said when he was campaigning for the Uttar Pradesh elections 2012, where he had promised the Muslim community for 9% additional quota. Now, I worry the intentions of the Congress party. I will tell you why. First of all, let's be clear. Even the Samajwadi Party accepts that the Bharatiya Janata Party cannot give Muslim reservation, and it will not give Muslim reservation because the writes that the Bharatiya Janata Party has not implemented it. So it's clear that we do not believe in religious reservation. That's what even our opponents are saying. Now please look at the statement of Nana Patole Heena. Nana Patole a few days back to a television channel said that it is a possibility that at some point or the other the reservation can go from the Dalit community. So on one hand the Congress leader is saying that the reservation of the Dalits can be snatched. On the other hand, the India Alliance is proposing that the reservation can be specially given to the Muslim community. We suspect and fear that if the Mahavinash Aghadi comes to power, they will snatch the reservation of the Dalits and give it to the Muslim community, because they have always appeased. And allow me 10 seconds. Look at what happened in 2012 when the communal violence bill was passed, was attempted to be passed. The communal violence bill attempted to make the Hindus as the aggressor. And 10 seconds, Mr. Saif Khan should not talk about guarantees. It is DK Shivkumar who has exposed the Congress party, saying that the Shakti scheme can be rolled back in Karnataka, and Mr. Kharge has already exposed the guarantees of the Congress party. So nobody believes in the guarantees of the Congress party, even not the Congress party except Rahul Gandhi.
Okay. I will get Saif Khan to respond to what Mr. Pradeep Bhandari has said. Saif Khan, 1 second. 1 second, Saif Khan. 1 second. Mr. Saif Khan, 1 second. Let me take the point that I had first raised about the letter, which I also have in my hand, by the way, the letter by Rais Sheikh that has been written to Prithviraj Chavan, the chairman of the Congress Manifesto Committee. Now, we did not get a direct answer from Mr. Saif Khan. Congress party has not clearly told us whether they are going to accept these demands or not. So let me take this question across to Mr. Chandra Sekhar Jha. Firstly, are these fair demands? Will you accept these demands that are pro a particular community that have been made by Samajwadi Party, your partner in the INDIA bloc? I need a simple answer here, please.
See, the first thing is that with regard to reservation based on religion, there cannot be a reservation with regard to any religion. Second thing is that the basic Muslim reservation has been given by the TDP in Andhra Pradesh 4%, that is with the alliance partners of the BJP. And they have never raised any hue and cry with regard to that kind of religion-based, community-based reservation being given by the TDP in Andhra Pradesh. And everything is being thwarted to the opposition. This kind of allegations are completely wrong. Third thing is that this letter is just a suggestion, because when the government is getting to be formed, and the Bombay High Court has very clearly said in 2018 that 5% reservation in education Muslim community can get in Maharashtra. This judgment can be implemented by any of the parties. Right. We are not against that. But eventually there is a miscommunication by the BJP that they are saying that they are not giving any kind of advantage to the Muslim community, but in Andhra Pradesh they are doing so with TDP. So this kind of allegations coming from their mouth is completely wrong and baseless.
Okay, I will get Pradeep Bhandari to respond to the point about Andhra Pradesh, but before that I want to go across to Pooja Mishra as well. Pooja Mishra, you heard your partners in the INDIA bloc, the Congress as well as the Uddhav faction of Shiv Sena. And both of them seem to suggest that, you know, nobody takes these kind of demands or perhaps Samajwadi Party very seriously when it comes to a state like Maharashtra. How will you like to respond to what they've said?
The thing is that what MLA has said, that he has put the demand. I can just point out the clauses according to which these demands are right. It right to equality article 14. अगर यहाँ पे माइनॉरिटीज को कहा जा रहा है कि आपको स्कॉलरशिप देना है और उनको जो है एजुकेशन का राइट मिलता है, then it's fair. It's up to them. It's up to the party whether they will agree to that request or not. अगर secondly कहते हैं prohibition of discrimination article 15. यहाँ पे अगर आपको रिलीजन के नाम पे ये कोशिश की जा रही है कि रिलीजन के नाम पे उसके सामने डिस्क्रिमिनेशन ना हो, अगर वहां के एमएलए ने जो है वहां पे ये सारे डिमांड उठाई हुई है, तो ही मस्ट बी नोइंग व्हाट इज द कंडीशन ऑफ मुस्लिम एट देयर।
नहीं, पर वो है तो आप ही की पार्टी के ना,
एंड आई थिंक
वो समाजवादी पार्टी के ही एमएलए हैं, तो इवेंचुअली वो अगर अब एक चिट्ठी लिख रहे हैं, वो रईस शेख एज अ पर्सन इन हिज इंडिविजुअल कैपेसिटी तो नहीं लिख रहे हैं ना, वो लिख रहे हैं रईस शेख मेंबर ऑफ लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली भिवंडी ईस्ट गवर्नमेंट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र। तो वो समाजवादी पार्टी को भी तो रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं ना, तभी एमएलए हैं और उन्होंने उसी बिहाफ पे चिट्ठी लिखी है। Isn't the समाजवादी पार्टी, मैम, isn't the समाजवादी पार्टी trying to divide the voters on the basis of religion?
No, आप कैसे नैरेटिव को सेट कर रहे हो? He is just concerned about his community and he is MLA.
That is exactly what I am saying.
Ask about something.
आप रिलीजन के बेसिस पे क्या डिवाइड नहीं कर रहे हैं वहां के वोटर्स को? क्योंकि उनकी अगर आप डिमांड की बात करें, एक मिनट, उन्होंने अगर डिमांड की बात करें तो वो सिर्फ माइनॉरिटी कम्युनिटीज नहीं लिख रहे हैं, वो कह रहे हैं बजटरी एलोकेशन ऑफ 10,000 crore rupees for Muslims is something that he is demanding. He is demanding Muslim reservation in jobs and education.
If Muslims are marginalized there, if Muslims are marginalized there, then he can demand it. If Muslims are marginalized there, you can just go on the point. I can give you the article number. You can cross-check it. He can ask for it. It's up to the alliance parties, up to the government, whether these things are required there or not. If the education is lagged behind there, he can ask for it. अगर minorities marginalized है वहाँ पे, तो he can ask for the reservation. He can ask for the
Okay. Now, before I go across to my next guest, Shantanu Gupta, one second, Pooja Mishra. I heard you. I got your point. I'll get other panelists to respond to what you're saying also. But before that, very quickly, how does it make you feel that your other alliance partners are not even interested in taking your demands very seriously? You think that they are very important demands, but how does it make you feel?
This is a question to me.
No, Shantanu, I'll come to you. Quick question for Pooja.
I think this is the matter of discussion, and they will discuss. We feel nothing. We have the right to discuss our matters. We just feel nothing. We are the political parties, and we know how responsible we should be towards our people, and we are just being responsible towards our people. That's it. Whether they respond to it or not, we are doing our job, which we can do.
Okay, Shantanu Gupta, you've heard all the sides here, and I want you to address two issues. One, you know, usually during elections, voters expect concerns like, you know, bijli, pani, sadak, roti, kapda, makan, and, you know, law and order issues. But in the last few elections, what we have seen is that it has just become about appeasement. Is it fair to the voters?
See, I think when a voter goes to a voting machine, he has multiple factors, like you can call them A, B, C, and D. A is for sure the development. Is my life changed in the last 5 years in incumbent government? And B is also, do I associate with this government or not? Do they represent me or not? A woman may find a woman candidate, a Dalit may want to see a Dalit candidate, a Hindu may want to see a Hindu candidate. That's very obvious. That's nothing problematic about it, right? See, there are two calls to win election from last 60, 70 years. One call is divide and rule. How British led us, and Nehru ji parroted the same, Indira ji parroted the same, and Rahul
the
Gandhi
parties of today following the same rule in that case.
And yeah, that's something. Rahul Gandhi gave a new lexicon as to तुम्हारी जात बताओ, आपकी जात क्या, आपकी जात क्या. Akhilesh Yadav is using the same. And there is another narrative from Tilak to Veer Savarkar to Maharashtra Arvind that Hindus should come together or nationalists should come together. And Yogi Adityanath has given a new vocabulary, new grammar to the same phrase that batoge to katoge. Come together. And coming together is always a good call. I know what's the problem in coming together. And I think, see, I think you must think that why the opposition is so rattled by just one slogan, because this slogan is totally destroying their electoral formula. Electoral formula is consolidate the Muslims, divide Hindus. This is the basic formula. Congress is winning elections. They taught this formula to Samajwadi Party, TMC, everyone. So now this formula is getting attacked. That's why they're so rattled. अरे ये तो formula ही चला गया. हमें तो काम करके तो हमने वोट कभी लिया ही नहीं. We never take vote on the based on road, election. हम तो लेते ही वोट ऐसे. मुसलमानों को डराओ, मुसलमानों को consolidate करो, हिंदुओं को बोलो you are not Hindus. You are Kshatriyas, Brahmans, this caste, PDA, this DA. you just formula पे दही डाल दिया. That's why I think this clarion call from Yogi Adityanath is given a new lexicon to what Tilak, to Veer Savarkar, to multiple Sangh Pracharaks already said. So I think that's why I see it that way. That electoral formula of Congress and the kind of parties rattled, and that's why they're looking so haphazard.
But Pradeep Bhandari, the question is that coming together, this call for unity, it has been asked many a times, against who? And second, how will you like to respond to the points that are being made by political parties in the INDIA bloc that BJP also does it in other states? The point of Andhra Pradesh was also raised by one of the panelists. How will you like to address those issues?
Well, first of all, on the point of Bhiwandi, it is proven that the Samajwadi Party has agreed that it is no longer he was no longer the MLA of the entire electorate. The place from where he contests is a 45% Muslim-dominated seat, Bhiwandi, and by only speaking about Muslims and not speaking about the Hindus and others, it is clear that the Samajwadi Party, as Shantanu was saying, is only interested in consolidating the vote. Had they been interested in the minorities, there are Buddhist minorities also which are there in Maharashtra, but they did not speak about it. Point number one. On the part of Andhra Pradesh, it's absolutely clear Chandrababu Naidu had given a statement that he will make it a point that the reservation of the Dalits, Adivasis and OBCs is not snatched when the Andhra Pradesh 4% which was being implemented in the past, if he continues to implement it. What we are talking about is Nana Patole's statement where he said that he would there is a possibility of taking away the rights of the Dalits, and now the statement and the proposition of the India Alliance where they can give additional reservation to the Muslims. This is exactly what Jinnah used to speak about. See, we've been always talking about, if you read the entire statement, Prime Minister speaks about ek rahenge to safe rahenge. Yogi Adityanath speaks about batenge to kate rahenge, ek rahenge to nek rahenge. There is a call for unity. These people have issues about call for unity, and I will tell you why. Because they will not even stand on interest of national security. अरे sir,
आपको इलेक्शन के लिए सबको बांट देना है.
कैसी बातें कर रहे हैं? Tell me your stand. Do you support caste census in the Muslim community? What do you support? And a larger level you speak about caste. Why have you not spoken about caste census in the Muslim community? There are castes in the Muslims also. Why?
Okay, let's other panelists now to respond to what Mr. Pradeep Bhandari has said. Saif Khan first and then Chandra Sekhar Jha. Saif Khan, go ahead.
Absolutely, Heena. I would like to firstly point here. Let's make this very, very clear. The first commitment which is coming from Yogi Adityanath, the one who made an earlier commitment against Hanumanji, calling him from a specific jati and caste, right? Starting from the Modi ji, calling Ganesh Bhagwan ji plastic surgery, example of plastic surgery. I mean, these were statements given by the Yogi Adityanath and by our honorable...
No, I have an objection here. No, Mr. Khan, you are giving us lectures on Hinduism. You are not even a practicing Hindu.
आपने तो भगवानों को नहीं
छोड़ा. I have an objection as a Hindu here. Mr. Khan does not belong to my religion. How does Mr. Khan have the right to speak about the statement on my religion? Mr. Khan, if somebody makes a statement on your religion, are you open for an open debate? No.
11 December 1995.
I ask you, sir, that how are you making statements about my religion?
को मानने के लिए तैयार ही नहीं.
आप मुझे बताओ कि आप हिंदू हो नहीं.
On 11 December 1995, this is what Modi ji is all about.
हिंदुइज्म पे बात करने की कहां से कर ली? आप हिंदू हैं?
Okay, gentlemen, calm down. We have an important issue to discuss here. Let's stick to the subject that we are discussing today, because it is about the people of two very important states, and of course there are bypolls in Uttar Pradesh, and the question that's being asked is that why political parties are now increasingly indulging in this appeasement politics. Has it become some kind of a formula to win the elections? Chandra Sekhar Jha, what is it that you wanted to say? You were raising your hand in between.
See, the thing is that we never expect that the communities to be divided. It is the BJP who has given the slogan "Batoge to katoge." So who has been divided? We have never seen in India being a divided community.
What is it that the other political party, that is doing? Why is Samajwadi Party in that case making a demand that there should be a budgetary allocation of 10,000 crore for Muslims? Why there should be a Muslim reservation in jobs and education? So if one person is wrong, does it give the opportunity to the other political party to do the same thing?
See,
Two wrongs don't make it right,
See, with
Mr. Chandra Sekhar Jha.
With regard to Muslim reservation, with regard to Muslim reservation, yes, let me say, with regard to Muslim reservation, there is a Bombay High Court judgment in 2018 itself which says that the government can give 5% reservation. I am not onto that also. But the BJP is using only the slogan for the purpose of electoral process and to divide the community. Why Hindu is divided? We have never seen a Hindu divided community. Why you have not absolved the ST Act? SC/ST Act has not been absolved by this government, and they said that the community is divided.
Shantanu Gupta. Yes.
I just have one question to ask my friend from Uddhav Sena. Does he agree that a caste census should happen in the Muslim community also? And if yes, will he pass an open resolution of Mahavinash Aghadi or Mahavikas Aghadi as they call, that they are okay when they talk about caste census? Caste census should happen even in the Muslims.
I think you don't know that the caste system is also within the Muslim community.
So you support
and you have to do a caste census in that community also.
No, you answer caste census should happen in Muslims or not?
You will not ask for it.
No, caste census should happen in Muslims or not? Don't give me an academic knowledge, sir. I know. Just answer me.
You are giving a Muslim reservation in TDP state because the alliance is with.
Sir, you are in Sonia Gandhi. You are in the political life of Sonia Gandhi, who had rejected Ram Mandir, and Bala Saheb Thackeray fought against sir the entire career. You answer me. Are you okay for Muslim reservation? Are you okay for Muslim?
We don't say these things. We don't say these things.
All right, gentlemen, calm down. Please calm down, gentlemen. Both of you, please calm down. One second. Shantanu Gupta, this debate is getting as polarizing as the politics that we are witnessing in the country right now. And that's the reason we asked this question. Is it not dangerous in a democracy?
No, I'm saying this is unfair to say that politics has all of a sudden become different today. Jawaharlal Nehru never wanted Somnath Mandir to come up, so I think it was same then. Indira Gandhi shot down multiple sadhus in Delhi when they were protesting for cow slaughter. It was not, so it was the Congress politics always that okay, let me take Muslim votes and block and let me divide Hindus. Right now Rahul Gandhi is manifesting in different way because from last 10 years,
I mean, you not
under Prime Minister
Ratho-Rat jo hai Bhagwan Hanuman ji ka mandir Delhi mein got demolished. Who was responsible?
Mr. Saif Khan, one second. I gave you ample time to make your point. Let others also have. One second, Mr. Saif Khan, 1 second. I gave you time to respond.
To remove the name.
Mr. Saif Khan, 1 second. This is not how we can have a civil debate. Please, Mr. Saif Khan, 1 second. Let Mr. Shantanu at least complete his point. I'll come back to you. Mr. Shantanu, go ahead.
I'm sure hearing about his Akas can be rattling.
What statement is he making?
Let him complete his point. I will give you time to respond.
I'm making factually correct statement. I'm making factually, historically, logically correct statement. If you have anything against them, you can rebut.
Mr. Saif Khan, 1 second, please calm down. Please calm down, Mr. Saif Khan.
For Rahul Gandhi, don't make this debate for okay, ab Rahul Gandhi dekhenge aur mere number banenge. Don't do that. Hear me out.
Okay, let him complete his point. 10 seconds, Shantanu Gupta, very quickly. Then I'll go across to Saif Khan for a quick response.
Have Mr. Saif
Khan, please, we cannot understand anything that you're saying here.
What statement? What is your point here?
Saif Khan, you are not allowing Mr. Shantanu Gupta to even complete his point. Let him at least complete his point. I'll come to you for your rebuttal also. Otherwise, you are not going to get any time to respond because I have very little time on this debate.
Let me frame it again.
Saif Khan ji, please calm down.
I know. Let me frame it again. I know it's a nuanced point. It's
very
difficult to understand from Mr. Saif. See, this is the formula of Congress to win elections. Let me repeat it point blank. Divide Hindus somehow, make Hindu feel second-rate citizen and combine Hindus, right? That's why Nehru did not go to the Somnath temple renovation, right? This is not only the Hindu revivalism, right? That's why Indira Gandhi had
Okay, Shantanu Gupta, 1 second. Shantanu Gupta, 1 second.
Allow the truth to come out.
Gentlemen, please calm down. I mean, viewers are not able to understand anything that's being said on this debate.
That's the Congress. That's
1 second. Saif Khan, you were constantly speaking. You did not allow Mr. Shantanu Gupta to complete his point.
The wrong statements are being given.
Okay, I give you 10 seconds. Please make your point. And
absolutely
10
rubbish
seconds,
what
please,
he's
not
talking
more than
about.
that.
We have constructed, Lakshman Jhula. We have already passed Virat Raman Mandir, the biggest mandir in India. What is he talking about?
What is he saying?
The
How is
statement
it
which he's
even
trying to
relevant?
give
You
is
tell me, please, in
absolutely
this
not
debate.
acceptable.
So you said Ram is
We have
imaginary. Was
actually
Lakshman also
contributed
imaginary?
more than 2,000
You gave an
plus
affidavit
mandirs
that
in
Ram was
India.
imaginary. Was Lakshmanji was also an imaginary?
They have given an
You gave an affidavit, right? That Ramji is imaginary.
Let me tell you that affidavit
imaginary?
which you are talking about, that was during the
Was
construction
Lakshmanji also
between
imaginary?
India and Sri Lanka.
Okay.
That was
Was
scientifically
Lakshmanji also
given.
imaginary or
Let
not?
me tell you for your knowledge, try to understand.
Okay, gentlemen, please, it is going in a very different direction. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not going to allow this. You have no response to the simple, straightforward questions that I asked Mr. Saif Khan. So let me once again go back to the representative of the Samajwadi Party on this debate, because the issue that we are discussing today is appeasement, open appeasement that's happening across India, across states, by all political parties. As somebody once said, is hammam mein sabne barabar ke kapde pehne hai. People are pointing fingers at each other, but you know, every political party is having some kind of an agenda. Now, my question to you, Pooja Mishra, is, you heard your alliance partners in the INDIA bloc, the Congress and the Uddhav faction of the Shiv Sena. It seems nobody wants to take you seriously in Maharashtra. Nobody wants to pay attention to your demands, which you think are very important. Shouldn't you move out of the INDIA bloc?
It's not my decision. I can't take this decision. Our party leaders are responsible for taking this decision. अगर उनको लगता है कि हम इंडिया ब्लॉक का जो एक हमारे मुद्दे नहीं मैच कर रहे हैं, you know that when issues are similar, then the alliance happens. अगर मुद्दे नहीं सेम होंगे तो हम वॉकआउट कर जाएंगे, अगर मुद्दे सेम है तो हम साथ में रहेंगे. अभी जरूरत ये है कि देश के लिए कार्य करने हैं, और देश के लिए कार्य करने के लिए जरूरी है कि जो भाजपा की कुरीतियां चल रही है उसको हटाया जाए. जब लगातार बात चल रही थी कि जो है हटस फैलाए जा रहे हैं, और अभी जितने भी राइटर्स कह रहे थे ना कि ये कांग्रेस ने क्या, दे आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट द 10 years tenure of BJP, the 5-year tenure of BJP here in Uttar Pradesh. While the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh says, "Batenge to katenge," he could have said that we feel we united. We could have talked about the job opportunities in Uttar Pradesh, the safety of women in Uttar Pradesh, but he couldn't, because he has done nothing. Even on the auspicious day of Diwali, you couldn't just wish Happy Diwali to all the 25 crore people of Uttar Pradesh. There also he just filtered out.
Pradeep Bhandari, please respond. Because everything comes to what the BJP has done in the last decade.
My friend from the Samajwadi Party, Heena, we listened to them very carefully. They did not even give us the 20-second rebuttal
Pooja,
option.
you've made your point. Now please listen to what the BJP has to say in response.
Take my one point that CM said Dalit to Hanumanji. CM said Dalit to Hanumanji, and Rawat thought that Hanumanji is a normal warrior. That's the similarity between CM and Rawat.
Okay, let's now get the BJP to respond.
Please,
Pradeep Bhandari.
First, I'll tell you the contribution of Bharatiya Janata Party in Uttar Pradesh. Samajwadi Party's Uttar Pradesh was known for riots. This is not what I am saying. Please go and check the data. After Samajwadi Party was formed in Uttar Pradesh in 24... I speak for 5 seconds. Heena, she starts speaking. I will not allow her to speak in the entire debate. This is not Samajwadi Party's...
Pooja, I gave you time to respond. Now you have to allow the BJP spokesperson also on the show to respond to what you said. And you have to listen to it, because I am giving equal time to all the panelists here. And you also have to be fair, please. Pradeep Bhandari,
just
very
allow
quickly.
me 30 seconds rebuttal. Yeah. When Samajwadi Party was in power, in 24 months in Uttar Pradesh, 36 riots happened. When Samajwadi Party was in power, immediately after Akhilesh Yadav was sworn in, anti-Dalit riots happened. This is all there in the data. Check Jairam Ramesh statement, point number 1. Our contribution to Uttar Pradesh is that Uttar Pradesh is the second largest contributor in terms of GDP terms, or compared to all other states, which was not the case at the time of Samajwadi Party. Point number 2. Point number 3, for 70 years, they did not ensure that Prabhu Shri Ram's Mandir could be built at Ayodhya. We ensured that Prabhu Shri Ram's Mandir was built in Ayodhya, grand number, where they have not even visited once.
All right. Calm down, all of you. You know, this is precisely the reason why we had this debate today, because it seems while people need bijli, sadak, pani, development, health infrastructure, in polls it seems every political party every political party loves a good polarization, something that we have seen in the past happening, which is happening even now. I would like to thank all my guests for joining us here on Times Now on this debate.